A few days ago, the bottom of this boat looked like that, all the way over. Then I hammered most of it off, and it ended up looking like that. Then yesterday, on my back, I ground it all back for it to look like this. That's the section I've already done. And that is today's section. Right, I've only done this section. It's taken me best part of 2 hours. That's pretty much completely worn down. And that one has completely worn down. So I'm getting through the bits. Got quite a long way to go. Right, okay, it is time for my mid-morning break. I promised myself I have to do a third of this in order for me to get my break. So that's kind of where I'm up to at the moment. So I've done all of that. I'm going through the grinding discs like there's no tomorrow. On this flatter bit here, which is pretty much all of this now, these grinding discs are working fine. So yeah, that's we're getting there. Right, that's where I'm up to. I've finished my break, so my next one is going to be moving that down, and I'm going to get to that skin fitting there, or that blocked up skin fitting there, and then I'll do that last section after lunch. Right, I'm now level with that one. I've reached my destination for lunch. Talking of which, I'm ravenous, so I think I'm going to go and get myself something and get all this dust out of my face, hands and lungs. Ugh, this is grotty work, but it is kind of getting there. So I've done all of this and kind of up to there. There you go, you can see the line. So I'm over halfway off this middle section, certainly, and I'd say I'm over halfway off the whole boat. Of course, the next bit I've got to do, actually I'm quite looking forward to it. This is old school, got to get rid of that rubbish again. So do that. Vita's paint has not arrived yet, irritatingly. Right, lunch has been had. I've got, what like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 foot still to go. Oh God, maybe a couple of hours. Let's crack on. Well, it's getting there. It's been another grueling day, but I'm not far away. I think I've got about 10 foot to go. Just had a disc explode on me, which was not particularly fun. But yeah, another 10 foot to go on this section, and then I've got a section up there to do. And what joy. I've done myself a little injury. I've had a sanding disc explode on those, on the grinder. So, as Keith Duffy would say, I've injured my Saturday night finger. But it gives me a chance to come inside and do some less dangerous work. I'll be alright, I'll just get my confidence back, but oh yeah, wasn't a bad cut. Right, yeah, let's just get all this out, I'm guessing. I don't want to disconnect that bit yet. I'll just take them off. I haven't got my proper wire cutters with me, so I have to make do with this. Right. Now they go into that one there. There we go. Let's get them out. This will give me a chance to inspect the cabling as well, work out what all this stuff is. I mean, there's no point keeping tabs on it, so I'm going to redo it all anyway, so it makes no difference. That's all going to the scrapyard. From what I can see, there's no markings on any of this cable. There's different stuff. This one is really rubbish. this cable here, I think seems fine. Even though there's no markings on it. Or if it has, maybe it's worn off. But for some, maybe like non-crucial things, this length of cable could be reused. So you get that. Okay, it's starting to look a bit better now. I've disconnected most of the things. Some cables like this, which chase down that wall and come out there, even though the cable is god awful, I might keep it there so I can chase a different cable down there, because that's quite good. Stops me getting off the wall. There's a few other examples like that. There's one here which feeds that socket there, but this is a bit odd. So there's a switch. Where's he gone? Right, there's a switch there. There's a cable that comes up from it. It's this cable here, right? Ow. Right, it's that cable there. So I've chased that cable. Here it is still. Goes in there, up round the back, up there, into there, yeah. To another switch. So there's a switch connected to a switch. And nothing else. I can't work out what that's for. That's not a power override, because that goes in down the bottom there. So that is peculiar, to say the least. Anyway, most of the cable has been taken. This is the stuff I'm keeping. So there's a couple of decent reels in there, and that's some of the stuff I'm chucking out. I'd like to chase out these solar cables here. That's how that's been held in place. So get them out, and then that's easier than I thought. And they go through a mushroom vent up through there. Let's see if I can get to them. Mushroom vent, where is it? Here it is. It's up all the way. Be off with you. Right, and then this is the other solar cable for those panels. So this is essentially live, these panels. So right, okay. I'll leave that there, out of harm's way. Well, let's check on the build paint situation. Oh yeah, looking good. I had to jump back to my parents' house and have a shower because I was reminded that it is my eldest's parents' evening this evening, and this is kind of GCSE year for her, so it's an important one. So I'm gonna have to hightail it to Hemel and go and do that. So tomorrow on the boat, I'm gonna finish the base plate. Fingers okay now. Finish the base plate and then start grinding down the sides, and then I can vac tan it, and then I can black it, and then I can be done with it. But Ralph needs me in the water by Monday. That's 2 coats of blacking, 1 coat of vac tan, so that's 3 days. It's gonna be touch and go. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.